Welcome back everyone to our video tutorial series, and thanks for joining us. We today are going to talk about a topic that may be unfamiliar or foreign to some of you, and that's search engine optimization, a lot of times called SEO for short. And so today I just want to go over a little bit about how you can optimize your site for search engines in our system, and talk a little bit about some of the meta tags that go along with that. Okay, so let's dive right into it. Of course, you want to log into your system here. And when you log in, there's going to be basically three places that you can optimize your site for search engines. The first one is going to be your site, your main site pages themselves. So let's go ahead and click on Edit Site. And on this page, you're going to get a list of your site pages, so there can be several here depending on how many you've added. We kind of refer to these as just your site pages, whereas you've got your product pages and category pages as well, which we'll talk about too here in just a minute. So for your site pages, if you want to do any search engine optimization, you want to click on this Properties button. And each one of these site pages is going to have a meta tags tab as well as a head tab, okay? And the meta tags tab allows you to type in page titles, meta description, and meta keywords. And if you ever want to know a little bit about what those are, you can mouse over these little question marks and they're going to give you just a little bit more information. But basically what these are is they're going to tell you, you're going to be able to give your page a title, a description, and some keywords that'll help search engines to know what this page is about. Now they're going to crawl, or kind of read through is another word, the content on your site page. So they're going to know based on that as well. But a lot of times these meta tags, as we call them, will help search engines to categorize your sites even better, and more specifically from one page to the next. And what you want to do is make sure that you keep your meta tags short and to the point. We've provided some help here in these little italic content below each field. For example, on the description it says text only. So you're not going to want to put any kind of HTML code inside of this box. It's just going to be, should be text. Just type text in here. And it should be a well-written, accurate, short. The keyword there is short summary that describes what this page is about. Okay? And really with meta keywords, they're not necessary because of how much search engines use the content of your pages nowadays. But if you fully understand the impact of using meta keywords, then go ahead and use them, and just separate each keyword by a comma. Okay. Now, if you don't put in information here, our software will automatically populate some of this data for you so that you're not really losing or missing out on any of your search engine optimization. But our system may not do as good of a job as you would do if you put information in here yourself. So that's why we provide it, just in case you want to get a little bit more detailed on what your meta tags are for each page. Now the head tag is something that you can also use, but it's not necessarily for search engine optimization as much as it is for validating that you own the site. So maybe if you're going to use Google Analytics or some other program or tool like that, they'll have you paste certain information inside of the head tags of your site. And if you need to do that, here's where you would do that. So again, you can use the text we've put below here and this tooltip, as we call it, this question mark, to get a little bit more information about that. But in this case, the head tag should only be HTML. So this is really more for advanced users, and if you have questions about that, be sure to contact your customer support rep if you're unsure what to do, or in that case, maybe just leave it alone if you're unsure what it's for or what it's about. Most likely you don't need to use it, so you can kind of just forget about that. Okay, so that's how you do search engine optimization per site page. Now, there's also places over here where you can upload a sitemap, and sitemaps help search engines crawl through your sites. And so we have a link here that takes you to a forum that talks all about sitemaps and what they're used for and how you should create one, and best practices. So if you need to brush up or learn a little bit more about sitemaps, be sure to click on this link and do so, once you've created one, you can just browse your computer for your sitemap, upload it, and you're good to go. Robots.txt, we also have a lot of information on this page, along with a link to a site that talks about robots.txt. But what this is really is it allows you to tell search engines which pages on your site to crawl and which ones not to crawl. And sometimes, that's not necessary. It's not needed. And other times you do want it. So just depending on your level of complexity and how detailed you want to get with your search engine optimization, we do offer a lot of these more complex capabilities and features. And if you're not sure what they're about, make sure you do your homework with the information we're providing on these pages, along with the links as well, to make sure you're using them properly so that you don't hurt your search engine optimization, but that you're only helping yourself, okay? And the last two places where you're going to deal with search engine optimization is in your category pages. Okay, so I've clicked on Store, which has taken me here, and I can modify these categories. And within each one, you're going to get the metadata tab, just like you had on the site pages, and all the same rules apply here. Okay, so you can optimize your category pages for search engines, and then the other place you can do it is under your products. If you go into any given product, so I'm going to click on this first one here, and you scroll down. Let's collapse this one so we have less scrolling to do. You scroll down to this metadata one. Again, it's the same thing. You're going to get page titles, meta descriptions, and meta keyword fields for you to optimize this product and its associated page on your site. Same rules apply here. Keep things short, to the point, text only, and make sure that you're providing very well-written, detailed explanations of products, categories, or your site pages, depending on what section we're talking about. So anyway, that's a really brief rundown of search engine optimization, or SEO. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully you can kind of see how you can utilize the system to totally maximize and optimize your site for search engines, and at least gives you a little crash course in that and how to do that. So hope that helps. Again, if you have questions, certainly feel free to ask us a question under the support tab, or contact your customer support rep for additional help. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.